Hey everyone, Dr. Jess here from SSD. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Workability. I really want you to know about this program because it is so flippin' amazing, okay? Workability is the best. And so if you are with SSD, or you have students with SSD, just speaking to faculty for a minute, I really want your students to also know about workability because these two things go together so well that it's like having one without having the other. You just don't have the full complement of everything yet. And the cool thing is we have both on our campus. Not every Cal State does, but we do. And what workability does for our students is absolutely outrageously amazing and wonderful in every way. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share with you a little bit more. So if I'm in the SSD page, if I go to workability over here on the right hand side, I know this is small, but if I blow it up too much, then it just gets small somewhere else. But if I go over here all the way to the right and click workability, lo and behold, it takes me to a workability page. Okay, so this is great. Um, so this workability page, the biggest best thing to do is to go ahead and click this apply here button. This is something you can share with your students, right? Do the workability interest form. It triggers a notification for our workability staff on site. And then the ball just gets rolling from there. Okay. There are a couple of steps to get involved, but our workability staff will walk students through the process. So, what is workability, you ask? Okay. So, workability is part of the Department of Rehabilitation. What workability does, there's all these little blurbs on here that tell you more about it, right? But provides assistance with everything that leads up to job placement, right? But, as employed people, as faculty, we know there's a million steps before we got the job that we have now, right? And workability works students through all those steps, right? Including the steps of going to school in general. So, what do they do? They provide a bunch of skills, but they provide a bunch of money sometimes too, right? They help with tuition, they help with books, they can send students to conference, they can provide job mentors and coaches, they can provide technology for our students. For instance, if student doesn't have a good laptop and is with DOR, sometimes DOR can provide that laptop for that student, right? So we know that being disabled is also expensive. And so DOR really counters some of the ways that just being disabled in a world built for non-disabled people is a barrier to getting employment and even getting on the path to get employment in the future, right? So there's so much good stuff on here, but of course, I mean, Department of Rehab is a federal program, okay? So what does that mean? It means that they use like a bunch of jargon and it's a little bit opaque, and there's just it's just a little bit hard to fully understand what to do and how to do it because it is a government program. But the things that they provide and the pipelines to opportunity that they provide are absolutely unparalleled. They're so far above and beyond anything that SSD's office can do, right? We cannot pay for someone's tuition and provide tuition assistance, but Workability can, and they do. We can't give someone a laptop, but Workability can, and they have. We can't pay for disabled students' books, but Workability does all the time because Department of Rehab does, right? So Workability is a, way to connect our students with the Department of Rehab to do a bunch of amazing things. So the most important thing to know is, yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff that they do, but they also provide monetary resources to our students in the form of tuition assistance, books assistance, and technology assistance, and conference assistance. So the best thing to do is know that this program exists and know that you can connect to it right here on, I'll go backwards, on the SSD webpage. You can connect to it to Workability. You can always just Google CSUSB Workability as well. And then this apply here button is your friend. So I'm so happy that there was a moment that you took to learn a little bit more about workability. Thank you so much for making this time. Just to learn another resource for our students, so that they can succeed here, just like everyone has the right to succeed here if they put their hard work and dedication into it. We can provide all of the great resources and connect students with all of the great resources that they need to succeed and grow and thrive here as students at CSUSB. So again, thank you. If you have any questions, any success stories with the program, anything you'd like to talk about, email me anytime, jessica.nerren, Nerren, @CSUSB. And thanks so much. I can't wait to see you in the next video.